Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. In today's video session, we are going to see how to establish the connection between Blazor server app and SQL server. This video is a part of Blazor series. If you are interested in learning Blazor and other Microsoft programming language and don't want to miss any of my session, please make sure you subscribe to my channel and ring the bell icon. Let's get started. For today's session, we are going to use System.Data.SqlClient Nuget package, which is same as our Microsoft.NET Data.SQL client. So I have created a simple Blazor server app here. The by default template is created. Let's go to Visual Studio. So this is my server app. In Web API in .NET framework, normally what we are doing for global setting, we are using web.config file. But in case of .NET Core and Blazor, we are using Appsettings.json. So double click on this folder, this file. So you can see here I want to add my connection string. I have a database here, YTDB, and I have a tables, YT session student. I have this much of record. Now I am going to connect this particular database, and my connection string is this one. So let's go to Visual Studio, and you can see something. In allowed host, give a comma and add the connection string. You can add the connection string like this. I'm just doing copy paste to save my time. The tag should be connection strings in the flower bracket. Then the connection string name, we are giving connection string name. The same thing here, I give MySQL DB context. You can give anything, but make sure this key does not contain the word Blazor. So here this is a connection string, same as our .NET framework. I want to change the database only. So done. Our app setting, global connection setting declared. Next, create one class file to get the SQL Server connection. So in the data folder, I am creating one class. Let's say I'm just giving SQL config, means SQL connection config. Before that, we need to add the Nuget package. So upon your package management console, Nuget packages, in the browse section, write SQL client. So first one, it's coming here. Click on install, accept. So SQL client has been installed successfully. Go to our class file, import our System.Data and System.Data.SqlClient or default SQL namespaces. Next, here we are going to create a constructor. Okay, no need of constructor, directly we can call this like this. Okay, I'm using this here. So it is the value, and I'm just using get here. Next, we need to open our Startup.cs. First, okay, it's already added here. Go to your configure service section, add the service. Here I am doing copy paste, already written the code here, so you can see what I am writing here. Okay, so I'm just creating one instance of this class. Here I'm passing SQL server dot configuration dot get connection string. Here my connection name you can see here, it is in the app setting. Next, I'm just adding a singleton service this class, and if any error will come, then to show the detailed error, I'm writing this our server side Blazor extends to detailed error equal to true. Next step. So here in this class we have this class work is only to get our SQL connection string value. I am adding one more class here. Let's say I'm adding one more class here to reusable. Let's say I'm adding reuse SQL. Reusable SQL command I am going to write here. So here how you can do. First thing, we have to declare some connections in our public level. Declare this particular class. Okay, we need to add using System.Data.SqlClient. Done. Next, in the class, in the constructor of this class, let's say public reuse SQL. Here I am getting those value. Something is getting wrong here. Okay, I forgot this one. Okay, so this here we are getting the connection in the connection string. Next I am writing the reusable method to get the data and deletion or insertion to data. So I am writing one. This is okay. Next, simple this connection. I'm just writing connection dot open our very basic SQL command I'm writing. Then connection dot close. So here I want to post the SQL query from the outside. I want to post this SQL string here. So complete application to insert, update, delete, I can use this method. So it is I am using for connected data architecture. Let's see for how we use disconnected data architecture. Let's say get record. We no need of this command connection open and close. Here I modify the return type data table, so I am returning data table only. So in this method, I can do insert, update, delete using connect data architecture and execute non-query. In this func method, I can get the record. So in this way, by using Appsetting, we need to add connection string. We need to add SQL.Data.SqlClient Nuget package. We need to register our service. Then we will create a class to get the connection. Next, we can, in this way, we can get the connection and we can use ADO.NET execute non-query and SQL data adapter SQL command. In this way, we can connect to SQL server using Blazor server app. In my coming session, I am going to use same application to show the CRUD operation, the same table with this session student. With this table, I am going to show the CRUD operation. So guys, please stay tuned. One more request guys, to create a meaningful video, it's required tons of effort. If you really like my video, give me a like and share this video with your friends. They really encourage me a lot. Thank you very much.